Hey everyone, give me a minute here to get my computer going. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. Thank you all for being patient and waiting around. Here we go. Now I got it. Well, this lighting's kind of weird. Oh, Justin says, can't wait to join my first live stream with me. Welcome. So excited to have you be here for the first time. Sorry that it's taken me so long to do a live stream. Um, Justin, hello. Thank you for being here. Eric, hello. Matt, hi. How's it going? Hey, Mr. Zooks, good to see you. Voice is echoing. Uh-oh. Is my voice echoing for everybody? Is it echoing really bad? Let me know and let me try and I'll see if I can fix it. No? Okay, someone said it was. Maybe it fixed itself. Let me turn this light down a little bit. Lighting's kind of weird. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, wait, it was me. Okay. No problem. I'm glad that it's fine. Okay. Yeah. Voice is good. It was on the other end. Yeah, I know it's kind of echoey in this room. Okay. So anyways, hey everybody, thank you so much for being here tonight. I know I haven't gone live in a really long time. I said I was going to start going live every week, and I was for a little bit, but then I just got really, really busy with making videos. I was trying to make a lot of videos at once, and I ran out of time. Um, and then you know how it goes. I go, well, okay, I'll miss this week, but I'll do next week, and then it just kind of snowballs. But I am going to. I'm gonna after today. I'm gonna start trying to go live once a week again. So hopefully we'll get back on track. Let's see. What's your thoughts on Men at Work with Charlie Sheen? Had the guy that plays Chainsaw from Summer School. Yeah, I love that movie. Great movie. Haven't seen it in a while, but I plan on doing filming locations for it one day. And yeah, Dean Cameron is the guy um, who played Chainsaw. Scott, hello, how you doing? Thanks for being here. AJ, what's going on? Justin, thank you for that. Jeff Steiner, hello, my friend. So sorry, I was a few minutes late. We were my family and I were finishing up a movie. We've been watching. I don't know why, but this weekend we've been watching the original Superman movies. I hadn't seen those since I was a kid and really didn't remember a lot about them. So we just finished up Superman 3, and I think a lot of people say that Superman 3 is really bad. I think it was one of my favorites. How many miles on my Samurai? Like almost nothing. It's got like an original 40,000 miles on it. The person I got it from just used it to like they lived not on a not on an island, but they lived in this little this tiny little like I guess like a retirement town. They just kind of used it to drive around there. So it yeah, got like no miles on it. See, 3 and 4 are bad. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't even think I'm gonna bother with 4, but I like 3. I 2 is obviously the best. 1, I thought. I don't know. 1 dragged in the beginning, and then it got good. 2 is probably the best, but I really liked 3 because of how cheesy it was, and because of Richard Pryor. Justin Movie Reviews, thank you so much. And thank you for being here with us. Hey, Alfredo, thank you for being here from Panama. Really appreciate it. You know, I've had a few people ask me to do speed filming locations. Yeah, I don't know. It's not on my. I'll tell you, it's not like on my radar or something to do in the near future. But I don't know. If enough, I figure at some point I'm gonna do almost every movie from the 80s and 90s that I'm able to do. So I may get to it. But if enough people keep asking me for it, then maybe I'll do it sooner than later. I wish I had the power to drop a frozen lake on something. Hey, what's up from Las Vegas? How you doing? Haven't been to Vegas in a while. Eric says my dad saved me from having a mullet in the 80s. He wouldn't let me grow my hair long. You know, it's funny. I had a mullet in the 80s and I don't know why. Like I didn't know what a mullet was. I don't know how that ended up happening. Like I don't know why I didn't grow it long all over, but for some reason it just grew long in the back. And I look back at those pictures and it looked so terrible. Um, but now I'm kind of into it. Yeah, see, I know everyone's saying Superman 1 is the best. I thought 2, I think 2 is better. What 65 Impala? I never had a 65 Impala. I had a 66 Impala, but I don't think I've ever talked about that. And I had a 66 Caprice. I think I may have talked about the 66 Caprice. I can't remember. Love the videos on Terminator and Lethal Weapon. Thank you very much. Now I just got to I got to get to Terminator 2. I never talk about the videos I'm going to do, but I mean, you all know I'm going to do Terminator 2. I can't do 1 and not do 2. So just one of the guys, one of my favorites. Love that movie. See, here's someone else asking for speed. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's moving up the list of things to do. I would love to do Bill and Ted's, and I will eventually do Bill and Ted's. It was not filmed in LA. It was filmed in Arizona. I think either mostly in Arizona or entirely in Arizona. I'm not sure. I want to say entirely. It's supposed to be in LA. It's supposed to be in San Dimas. Um, how old was I when Superman 1 came out? I wasn't even alive when Superman 1 came out. I think Superman 1 came out in 78, correct? And I was born in 79. So, yeah, I would have saw that later in life. Sorry, I'm reading. Didn't mean to zone out there. Trying to get caught back up in the chat here. See, that's kind of how I feel too about doing speed. I mean, the majority of it's on a bus, right? I haven't seen it in a really long time, but um, yeah, I'll look into it. 3 o'clock high would definitely be a good one. Jackie Brown was dope. Thank you. I was really happy with the way that one turned out, except for there was one mistake in it. Really gets to me, but oh well. I definitely watched A Team a lot when I was a kid. Oh, so you liked Jason? You liked the Super Bowl video? Awesome. I'm glad. I didn't know if I wanted to post that one because not a lot really happened in the video. But then again, I kind of thought that, hey, well, this is what it's like driving around. So people that aren't from LA, I'll show you that this is what it's like. Um, so Point Break, of course, no question about that one. What movie is next? I can't tell you, but I can tell you that I have been doing a lot of work these last couple weeks. I've got a video that will hopefully drop tomorrow. I think if not tomorrow, then Tuesday. But I think I can have it done tomorrow. And then at the same time, I'm editing another filming location video that maybe the end of the week. Um, and then I've got a few things planned. Well, I've actually got a lot planned for next month, but a few filming locations planned for next month that I'm really excited about. I'm editing like 3 videos right now, and I'm like, instead of editing tomorrow, I want to get started on going to do these next videos because I'm really excited about going to the locations. So, but I got to finish one thing before I can start the next. So, I think there's some cool stuff coming up. Hopefully, you will all enjoy it. When was the rat tail hair a thing? I mean, I think weren't rat tails a thing like well, I don't think they really ever went away, but I mean, I remember a lot of people in the 80s and 90s having them. Um, I had one like I don't know, a couple of years ago. My son still has one, and we keep asking him like if he wants to get rid of it because we don't want him, if we don't want him to get teased or whatever. And but he doesn't want to get rid of it. He loves it and he wants to keep it. So good for him. Oh, Frank says he had the skater flop haircut. That's a great one. I think I missed a couple of super chats here. Matt, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I think there was one that I missed a little bit ago. If I did, I'm so sorry. I don't see it up here anymore. Wow. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't want to say your name wrong. Blayucopter says, keep up the great work, mate. Lots of love from Australia. Wow. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Like I said, I think there was another one that I might have missed. And if I did, I'm so sorry. I'm going to talk amongst yourselves for a second. I want to scroll back up and see if I can see it. No, I don't see it. Well, if you did send me one and I missed it, I'm so sorry and thank you. Hold on one sec. I'm getting back to where I was in the chat. Almost there. Justin asked, "What is your favorite movie?" My favorite movie is National Lampoon's Vacation. So I'll go. I've said this before. I'll go through my top 5 really quick, not in order, except for number 1 being National Lampoon's Vacation, and then Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Can't Buy Me Love, License to Drive, and Back to the Future. Those would be my top 5. Not just 80s movies, but just in general. Mullets were by today's standards cringeworthy. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like I said, when I look at those pictures of me, I was like 11, 12 when I had one, and it's pretty bad, especially because my hair gets like wavy. So it was just, yeah. Jeff Steiner says Superman 3 is the best in my opinion. Way to go, Jeff. Fast time. I won't say soon, but I want to make, since Fast Times is in my top 5, I want to make sure I do it right and I make it special. So I'm just kind of waiting for a few things to line up and fall into place so that I can make it really good. Alfredo says one of my favorite ones was To Live and Die in L.A. I love that movie and it's totally underrated. Yeah, I think it's kind of underrated too. And yeah, I agree with you. It's a good movie. Yeah, Frank says Rat Tail was early 90s. I know some people that had them in the 80s, and like I said, I still see Rat Tails all the time. I have done Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, just go check out my filming location playlist. It's there. 73 Malibu. I had a 73 Malibu. So really quick, and I know there's still some chats here that I need to go through. The title of this live stream, responding to everybody. That's because I wanted to address really quick that I have a lot of people that I need to respond to. Emails, definitely comments on videos and comments on Instagram. Uh, yeah, I've got a lot of people to respond to, and I like I said, I've just gotten really busy. I haven't. I was trying to set aside like an hour or two a day to respond to people, and I've just been so busy with editing. I haven't been able to respond. I haven't touched comments in days. So my apologies. I will get to all of you. Um, if you send me an email and I don't respond right away, please don't be offended. I will definitely respond to your email. I know that a few of you. Um, oh, here before this goes away, I want to really quick. Scott, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Scott, I know you're one of my longtime supporters, so I really appreciate that. So what was I saying? Um, so I totally lost track of what I was saying. Yeah, please don't get offended if I don't respond to your emails right away. I will definitely respond to them. I know that a few of you emailed me. I had asked if you wanted to be part of my talking about Valley Plaza in my next Valley video to email me, and I know a few of you have reached out to me, and I have not yet responded to you. I will definitely respond to you. It's just that I'm not doing that Valley Plaza video just yet, so I'm kind of taking care of the things that I need to do right now, and then when it gets closer to the time that I'm going to do the Valley Plaza video, then I will reach out to all of you to figure that out. But yeah, I appreciate all of you that have reached out to me about that, and like I said, I will get back to you. Please don't be offended. And I know I've had a few people that have left me comments, and then I don't respond, and then like after a week they send me a message, just kind of going off, ripping me a new one, telling me how awful I am. And I hate that because you know I'm trying, and like I said, I will respond to you. It just you know it takes some time. Eric, thank you so much for the super chat. Wow, I'm getting so much love from everybody tonight, and I really appreciate that. 80s dudes unite, Eric says. Thank you so much. Um, okay, hold on. I'm gonna get back to the chat, but I need to grab a sip of water really quick. Talk amongst yourselves for like 10 seconds. Coming back. Oh, bump the camera. Okay. Sorry about that. Had a little my throat was a little dry. Okay. Scott, you should try watching the other Supermans. I think they're worth watching. Uh, Down and Out in Beverly Hills is definitely on my list. That's another favorite. Yeah, you're right. I don't think anybody has done The Boys Next Door. That's worth looking into. Sorry, I know I'm kind of behind here. Yep, Lieutenant Columbo, that is correct. Good old Richard Donner. Eric says favorite 80s toy was Mask. I loved Mask. I miss do I have my Mask shirt in here? It's not in here. Oh, actually, yeah, it's down there. But yeah, I loved Mask. Ah, somebody is mentioning Boglins. Got a couple of Boglins in this house floating around. Maybe one of the Boglins will make a quick appearance. I believe you are right about Footloose being filmed outside of California. Yeah, so David asks, what's your opinion on living in Los Angeles area? How living in Los Angeles has changed throughout the years. How would you compare living in LA today versus say 10, 20, or 30 years ago? So that's a good question. And that's kind of, I feel like that's kind of what my Valley videos are about. And then now I'm also doing Memories of Los Angeles. And I feel like, you know, those videos kind of address that. But it's funny that you say that because yesterday, while sitting in traffic, we went out to do to grab some locations, and we were just sitting in dead stop traffic. It was awful, and I had said, you know what? I think I want to do a video showing people that people who don't live in California, have never been to LA, showing them what it's really like in LA, not what you see in the movie, but what it's really like. And then in that video, kind of talking about how it's changed from like the 80s to now. So yeah, I'm not going to completely address that now because I think I'm actually going to do a video on it in the near future. But I'll just say a lot has changed. A lot, just not just the buildings, but yeah, just a lot has changed. And you know, I used to think it was, you know, because I'm just getting old and saying I know I miss the way things were, but no, things definitely have changed. Vinny Roth, I will just say, yeah, stay tuned. What's up, Justin? Justin Movie Reviews. The second movie, sorry, episode 2 of Memories of Los Angeles, which will be part 2 of the music reviews. Matt is asking when that's coming, and that should be coming next month. That should be in March. So probably just a couple of weeks away, hopefully. Adam, there's no way that I would not do Pee Wee's Big Adventure. One of my all-time favorite movies. So Justin says, "Love your wife." Well, thank you. I love her more. Mr. Zook says, "Not a fan of Pretty Woman, but the vlog was good." Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That one, I had to put that together really quick. Like I put the whole thing together in less than a week, and I didn't realize when I started it just how many locations there were, how many locations, how much they were spread out, and how many of them were kind of hard to access. So that one kind of kicked me in the butt. Yeah, the original Point Break, definitely not the remake. I've never seen the remake. I have no desire whatsoever. One Crazy Summer, that's a good one. Definitely not filmed here. Still waiting for Stoned Age. I'll say it's closer, getting closer. That's true. There are a lot of T2 filming location videos. I haven't seen any personally that are complete. I might have missed them. But you know, even if there are complete ones, that's okay because we all do things different. Have you seen Valley Girl? Of course, I have another one of my favorites, and I've done the filming locations for it. Vinny says I am watching a ton of '80s movies for the first time from watching your channel. That's so rad. I seriously, I really love that. Again, one of those things that I when I started doing these, I didn't think I would be introducing anybody to or influencing anybody to watch certain things or buy certain things. So, yeah, that's really great. Hopefully, you're enjoying most of them. Georgia says, "Love your work. Wow, so glad I found you. Thank you so much for that. I'm really glad you found me too." Mark, how you doing? Brooklyn Pizza, my favorite pizza joint on Reseda and Van Owen. I don't think I've ever been there. How long has it been there? Love the San Fernando Valley videos. Born in Van Nuys. We walked much of the same ground, but mine was in the 60s and 70s. Good job. Well, thank you so much, Mike. And I like that. I get a lot of people who watch those videos that actually grew up in the valley before me, and I think it's really cool to you know, hear from people that grew up throughout the different decades what it was like. Rust Belt Blues says, I learned so much about the valley. Places I pass by every day, I learn the history of. That's really cool. Thank you. I'm glad that I'm able to share some information. I have not done Reservoir Dogs yet. Sorry, just reading, trying to get through. Got a lot of comments here. Would you ever do music video locations from the '80s here in the Valley or LA? Yeah, definitely. I've done. Have I only done one so far? I did NWA Express Yourself, which was a video that uh, I really enjoyed putting that one together. I know I already have a few others that I plan on doing. Music videos are sometimes hard, though. It's sometimes hard to figure out the locations. Uh, I'll tell you all this, and I'm not gonna say much more than what I'm about to say, but I decided today that one of the videos that I'm going to start putting a lot of effort into over the next couple weeks is a TV show that a lot of you have been asking me to do a video on, and I've been wanting to do it. It's I know it's going to be time consuming, so that's what has stopped me. But I'm going to move forward with it. So I won't say any more than that. But have you ever done or considered a bloopers outtakes video? I definitely have, and I was going to start posting bloopers and outtakes on my Patreon, and I keep deleting them. I keep forgetting because when I film, I make folders for each project that I'm doing, and then when I'm done with the project, I end up deleting the folder and I forget about the bloopers. And there was actually a really, really amazing one from when I was doing Jackie Brown, and I'm so bummed that I deleted it. Like it's gone forever. Francisco asks, "How old am I?" I am 42 years old. Sorry, just a computer is acting nutty. This chat is great. I'm glad I'm able to tune in. I'm glad you're here. And I love, I always feel bad when I'm not able to keep up with all your comments, but I love that all of you chat with each other. And, I feel like when I do these live streams, uh, you guys are able to, it's like a little 80s community where you guys come together and chat. And I think that's really great. Tracy, hello. How are you? Thank you for being here. What are my favorite TV shows? Justin Movie Reviews asked. Lots. Are you talking about current or old TV shows? But probably like just off the top of my head, Roseanne, Different Strokes, Wonder Years, Chips, Saved by the Bell, Small Wonder. Yeah, so many. Night Court, Silver Spoons. Vinny, my wife and I just watched Out of Bounds recently. It's kind of a weird one. I like it, but yeah, a little strange. Justin Movie Review says, I love your channel, and I thank you for that, Justin. Thank you so much. Am I going to do Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? No, because I only do 80s and 90s movies. I won't really do anything past 99, and even that's kind of pushing it. They have been filming a bunch near Balboa and Saticoy in the past month. Huh. Wonder what they are filming. It's funny, whenever I'm out and about, I get excited when I see them filming, but then I remember that I don't really watch too many newer movies or TV shows. So then it's like, well, but I still get really excited when I see it. Fewer homeless encampments in LA back then. Definitely. I don't really think there was any like there are now. I have not done Top Gun yet. Yeah, Earth Girls are easy, not like on the top of my list, but I'm sure I'll get to it. Why did the cops always chase the Duke boys since they know where they lived? That's a really good question. Yeah, why did they not just go to their house? Little Baby Bubble Bubs Pinky Toe Show. What's going on, Kurt? How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Piper. Thank you for being here. Scott says, when I first started driving, traffic was light on the weekends. I mean, traffic was light all the time back then compared to how it is now. But yeah, on the weekends, there was zero traffic. And now that doesn't exist. HBO in the 80s was so great. White Men Can't Jump, that's a good one. Bread King 100 says Naked Gun locations. I have no idea where that was filmed. I will help you out with that soon. Jay Bizzle, what's going on, my friend? How are you? He says, I love the channel. I know you do, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I know you are one of the people who reached out to me for the Valley Plaza. And like I said, I will be getting back to you soon. Hello from the UK. If you could bring one thing from the 80s to the modern day, what would it be and why? Oh my gosh. That is a really good question. I don't even know. I guess we're talking a material thing, right? Right? Because if it wasn't a material thing, I think I would say I would bring back people, kids being outside playing, and people communicating rather than just being on their phones or computers. I don't know. I don't know what one material item I would bring back. You can't make me choose just one. Hesperia News Service, hello. Thank you for being here. Good to see you as always. Jay Bizzle, yeah, he asked, can I go to the Valley Relics Museum? And I am planning on it, hopefully soon. I think they have really limited hours now, so I will try and get over there soon. Point Break remake was lame. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but that doesn't really surprise me. Ryan says, looking forward to more 80s toy reviews and memories of the San Fernando Valley. Definitely more of both of those on the way. Oh, I have no idea. Rick asks, if you had to guess how many movie filming locations in the LA area you haven't explored yet, what would the number be? I have no idea. Um, One thing about that is I actually just commented to my wife today. We were coming back. We shot out to Hollywood to grab a couple locations, and then on the way back, I was telling her, I was like, everywhere I go now, all I see is filming locations. It's, I look over here, it's Terminator, and I look over here, and it's To Live and Die in LA, and I look over there, and it's Breaking, and that's like what I see now when I go. I just see movie locations. But every once in a while, um, I can see like all these movies. I keep ending up at the same places because a lot of them filmed in the same places. But every once in a while, they take me somewhere that I've actually never been in LA. Um, it'll just take me to a small neighborhood that I've never been, or yeah. So I keep getting surprised, but I couldn't tell you the number. Ferris Bueller has one LA location that I'm aware of, and it's in Long Beach. It's his house. Hi, Kurt. Jeff in Detroit. I've been up and down Santa Monica a lot the past 6 years, and I never knew the Mini Mart and Fast Times was there. That was a great review. Thank you. And I'm really sad that it's not there anymore, even though it hadn't been open for so many years. But it was just always nice knowing that it was still there. Yeah, Jay Bizzle asked, what about Beverly Hills 90210 locations? I guess I haven't jumped on that because I was never a fan of that show, but I know a lot of other people are, so it might be something for me to jump on. Torrance High School was used. I know that. Vinny says it must have been a blast to work at the Whiskey A Go Go. Too cool. I would have worked there for free. I definitely took it for granted back then. I was a lot younger and took it for granted. But yeah, looking back, it was really cool, and um, just having I had full access to the whiskey because I had a key. So if there was a show I wanted to go to, I would just go in through the back door, go up to my office, and then go down into the club. So yeah, it was definitely cool. Anthony, I am definitely familiar with The Wildlife. Great movie. Baywatch is another one that I never got into, but again, I know a lot of people love that show, so it might be something for me to look into. I have not seen the Licorice Pizza movie yet. Um, no, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, obviously, I don't know how I feel about the movie. I haven't seen it yet, but part of me wants to see it and part of me doesn't. But ultimately, I'll end up seeing it. Pee Wee's Big Adventure would be cool, and I definitely agree with that. That's another one that I want to make sure. A lot of people have done Pee Wee's Big Adventure, and since it's one of my favorites, I want to make sure I do it right and really just I don't know, really bring something to the table with it. Jay Bizzle says, I went to LeMay Elementary and Mulholland Middle School. You brought so many memories for me. Thanks. And I really appreciate that. It really does. It still makes me feel really good anytime somebody tells me that I've just brought back so many memories and reminded them of the good times. So thank you. Thank you so much. Shakey's is definitely still around, but he's not in Los Angeles anymore. So maybe they don't have Shakey's where he is. I've been asked that before. Any fun memories of Simi Valley? And not really. My uncle and my cousins lived in Simi Valley, but we didn't really go out there much. The only memories I have are just like going out there to like pick them up. They would come stay at our house. We'd drive out to Simi Valley and pick them up, but we didn't really hang out in Simi Valley much. I was living in the valley during the Northridge earthquake, about a mile away from the epicenter. Cheech and Chong, it's close enough to the 80s. I agree, so stay tuned. Give me a glazed donut and a bottle of anything to go. Nice David Lee Roth reference. So just a heads up, I know I'm trying to get through everybody's comments before I sign off, but I am going to get out of here in a few minutes. But like I said, we'll do this again next week. Don't know what day yet, but Gleaming the Cube, Thrashing, Gleaming the Cube. I did both of those. If you haven't seen them, two of my favorite videos to do. Jay Bizzle says, "You rock, Kurt. Keep it going." Thank you so much. I definitely will. I have not made an ET video yet. Thanks for all that you do. I really enjoy your channel. 80s rule. Thank you so much, Vinny. I don't know when I'll do Terminator 2 locations, but hopefully soon. There's just one thing. There's just one thing that's been holding me back on that. So sorry about that. I read a comment that kind of caught me off guard. Your Cobra vlog was awesome. Any more Stallone related projects in the works? Not right now, but I mean, there's got to be in the near future, right? Thanks for Pump Up the Volume. I'm in the clip where Mr. Murdoch is taking the bad students to see Principal Crestwood. Awesome. Are you just one of the people in the background? Anyone ever tell you that you sound like the late great Norm Macdonald? Yeah, not until I started a YouTube channel, and now people tell me that about 6 times a day. And it doesn't bother me at all. I like Norm Macdonald, but I don't think I sound like Norm Macdonald. But apparently I do, because a lot of people say it. Yeah, so that's a good point. Seems like you are catching so many locations just before they are being torn down. Sad, it's all being demolished. But cool, you are getting to document it before it does. And yeah, I've noticed that. It seems like it's actually goes two ways. I've been getting a lot of locations and then right after they get torn down. But more than that, I've been noticing that a lot of locations, I find them, I look them up on Google, they're there, I see them on Google Maps, and then I go and like they had just been torn down. Like I missed it by a week or, you know, a month. So that's like super super frustrating. American Me, definitely. Yes, I will definitely be traveling outside of California to do filming locations. And yep, that's true. Sunset Strip is pretty much turning into hotels and condos. Real big bummer. You definitely do not sound like Norm Macdonald. You sound like yourself. Well, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Like I said, I had before getting a YouTube channel, I had never thought that. I had never been told that by anybody. I had been told that I look like a lot of people, but I had never been told that I sound like Norm Macdonald. And I'm not even kidding. It's every day, multiple times a day, that people comment telling me I sound like Norm Macdonald. Um, doesn't bother me, but I don't hear it. Okay, everybody. With that, I am going to get out of here. This was fun, though. We had a lot of people in here tonight. Um, I'm really glad that so many of you were able to make it. See what happens when I don't do one for a long time. Then so many of you come to say hi. Like I said, I will have a new video up either tomorrow or Tuesday. Another filming location video up probably at the end of the week. And then I've got maybe something else planned for this month. I've got a lot of stuff planned for next month. Some stuff that I'm really excited about. So hopefully you will all be as excited about it too. Once I drop those videos. Again, those of you that I have not responded to your comments or emails or whatever, I'm really sorry. I do appreciate your comments. I appreciate you reaching out to me, and I will eventually get back to you. Yeah, that's all. So for now, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for being here, and I will let you guys know when we can do this again next week. So take care.